it's Score a Treat. You know, they called the basketball one Haunted Hoops, but for some reason they thought Score a Treat would be the best way to Halloween it up for the football packs. And I had fun doing the basketball rip, and I got some of these football ones last year, and it was okay, but that was before I was really recording stuff for the channel, so I figured why not? Let's do it. There's 40 packs in here, only 3 cards per pack, so there's going to be a lot of opening today. This will probably be a pretty long video. There's a real quick look at what's inside here, which we normally don't do because we got to get to ripping. There's a lot to open. Today in the background, I've selected my Bo Nix jersey, mostly just because it's orange, so it kind of matches the Halloween theme. And my Buffalo Bills mug just to counteract because I can't have more than one of just got to have both of my squads up there. We've chosen to edit out a certain man from the front of the Score a Treat, but he will make it on front of every pack. You can do that math of who that is. And yeah, let's go. I got 6 stands up here. We're hoping to fill those up with some stuff. Hopefully I can get some Bills and Broncos for my PC and maybe a really cool numbered card or something like that to sell. Pretty fun. I like to add these to the player sets and the team sets because a lot of people don't get it. Right out of the gate, we got a Jaleel McLaughlin and a Mark Gastineau and a rookie of James Pierce Jr. I'm going to put Jaleel up there. Why not? It looks like the bats are the tough parallel to get maybe this year. Is it got a pack full of pumpkins? Yeah, open the pack backwards. Come on, buddy. You know better than that. We'll fix it. We'll fix it here as we go. Marte Mapo, Max Crosby, rookie of Caleb Johnson. I'm going to try to make a rookie pile and see how that goes. The basketball ones were fun. You can check that out. That video is up. That's the way we just kicked off October, and now here a little further in October. On Football Sunday here on Card Cousins, we've got football. Fran Tarkenton right there. I bet he never thought he'd be capsulized in a card with pumpkins on the border, throwing a football into a spider web. But there he is, Fran Tarkenton. Micah McFadden and Matthew Golden. I saw it after rookie. Wow, there we go. Boop. A.J. Brown, Trey Benson, and Elijah Arroyo. Wow, Arroyo. Sorry. Wow, I'm a little surprised so far that all we've seen is pumpkin borders. I feel like there was a better mix of stuff before. There was a lot of slime ones in the basketball. I don't remember seeing a bats one in that one. Maybe they're not doing bats this year. I think I saw bats on the back as a possibility. Tyreek Hill, Travis Etienne Jr., and Cameron Williams. So far, nothing mind-blowing, but plenty of packs to go. Stephon Diggs, Alex Highsmith, and rookie Jahdae Barron, who I'm just going to throw up because why not? Wow. This is, it takes a lot of ripping to get through all these. I mean, you're supposed to give one of these to a kid instead of giving him candy. That would have really made me pretty happy as a youth. Foy Olakun, Trevor Lawrence, and Harold Fannin Jr. Yeah, I got to say, as much as I like candy, I mean, I love me some candy. But if I have a choice over some fruit-flavored candy or a 3-pack of these, I'm taking the cards every time. In fact, I think even over like a fun-size Snickers, I might take the pack of cards. Josie Jewell, Braden Frisk, and Gunnar Helm. So maybe not like this pack of cards per se, but I think I'd still give up the fun size just for the chance at getting something I liked in there. Because I'm a gambler. I love to gamble. Small stakes gambling with Score a Treat here on Card Cousins. Danielle Hunter, David Montgomery, Mikhail Williams. This guy right here had a big week for my fantasy team recently. Big fan of his work. And as far as the NFC goes, I don't really have a horse in that race, so I kind of like to root for the Lions. They've never won anything. I think the world has been rooting for a Lions-Bills Super Bowl for a while. That would be a lot of fun. Brock Bowers, Trey Hendrickson, Pat Bryant. It's good old Pat. All right, you know what? We'll just keep it going. We got 3 Broncos up there now. You can do it. It's my channel. Plus, it's all orange. We got an orange festival going on. Even Matthew Golden featured there wearing the burnt orange of Texas. Anthony Richardson, Zay Flowers, and a rookie of Tyleek Williams. Not one parallel yet. That is kind of amazing, especially compared to the basketball one. I like that a little bit better mix in there. Jonathan Stewart, Terrell Suggs, and Tyler Warren. Let me know if you guys like these. What's the best card you've ever gotten out of one of these? It's a fun rip, and it's affordable. There's a lot of cards. It's good times. Kamani Vidal, Raheem Mostert, and Travis Hunter will take the stand. You know what? We're going to put you over here, though, Trev. I'm going to put you in front of one of these guys. Just kind of waiting to get a Buffalo Bill to put in front of the mug. Let's see if we can get one. We got A.J. Barner, Robert Mathis, and Emeka Egbuka. I saw another sought-after rookie in this class. Put him up there. Boom. Not sure how many packs we got, but this little tray right here, still seemingly pretty full of packs. So we are rolling. When I did the basketball one, I think it was about a 27-minute video. We're in minute 6 now, but I feel like I'm moving a little faster this time. Geno Stone, Cavante Turpin, and Derek Hammond. Got an auto of Kayvon Turpin in a recent opening. And one of these past Football Sundays here on Card Cousins. Joe Milton III. Kobe Bryant. Unbelievable. And Ollie Gordon II. Man, your last name's Bryant. You just name a friend's name Kobe, and then you don't even spell it the right way. It's just, wow. And then he rises to become a famous athlete, too. I mean, what are the odds on that? What are the odds? Okay, Russell Wilson. Boo. George Pickens. Not shown here with the Dallas Cowboys stuff on. And Malachi Starks. These packs open a little bit better than the basketball ones, if I might. We got DeAndre Hopkins, Jimmy Smith, and Dylan Gabriel. Wow, that is not the rookie of a Browns quarterback you would want to get. But there he is. All right, still 20 packs left. I don't know. I don't know how many there are, but there's several. We got Diamador Lenore. Holy crap, that's a crazy name. Tony Dorsett and JT Tumolau or something. Apologies to folks if I get your names wrong. I haven't heard everybody's name this year, especially the rookies. Terry McLaurin, who's letting my fantasy team down. Ken Anderson. And Andres Borregales, a kicker. Getting the rookie card. That's something. Rarely seen. They should up their game on these next year with cards with candy in them. Dalton Hilliard, Chubba Hubbard, right? Like you get a Chubba Hubbard with like a chunky bar in there or something like that. I don't know. Antwain Wells Jr. I feel like they could make some sort of Halloween tie in it, like Halloween worn mask by certain players. Do a photo shoot of the players with like a mask on or something and then cut it up or something. I don't know. I'm spitballing. Dave Craig, George Karlaftis, Will Johnson. Of course, you put better cards in these, then they're going to cost more and not be the kind of cards you want to give away at Halloween. Says the guy who's opened two full cases of these things now. But yeah, these are the kind of cards people usually don't buy for themselves. So that's why I like them for team sets and player sets. Aaron Jones, Anthony Munoz, and Jordan James. Not one parallel or numbered card. I'm guessing we're about halfway on this thing. Dak Prescott, Devin Singletary, and Isaiah Bond. I will say that these have a little bit more shine to them and are a little more sturdy than the basketball ones as well. Basketball ones a little flimsier, not as high stock a card, but this feels like a regular score card. Opened it backwards. See a Chief there. Move on. Pat Fryermuth, Michael Penix Jr., and Josh Simmons. If you can think of a better, Puka Nakua, Cooper Kupp. Oh, yeah, he's on the Seahawks. And Jake Brenningstool. If you can think of a better subset that they could add to Score Treat, I'd like to hear it in the comments. What would you like to see in there? Like Halloween used knife or something weird like that? I don't know. Well, even if it's weird, put it in the comments. I'm interested. Derek Stingley Jr., Jerry Jeudy, and Will Howard. Oh, boy. We are doing it. We're doing it, Red Band. We're doing it. Oh, Marshawn Lattimore, Ivan Pace Jr., and Jack Beck. Just an eclectic group of fellas here. I've opened a fair amount of Score so far this year from football, and I haven't seen some of these gentlemen. So Roquan Smith, Antonio Gates, and Kyle Williams. Definitely a lot of throwback players in these things. I wouldn't be, by the way, I wouldn't be talking this much while opening packs if I was by myself. This guy, I'll just kind of go, whoop, see ya. Devon A-Chain and Jaden Higgins. A big stack of rookies, though. Look at that. That's all the rookies so far we've gotten. It's pretty much been one per pack, so it'd be nice if we could get a variant card here. This is a crazy box. Nick Chubb, Zach Charbonnet, and Ashton Janty. He's one of the main rookies people are looking for as well. You know what? I can't in my soul replace a Bronco with a Raiders like over him. So I'm just going to move Jaleel over here and put Janty there. Can't imagine a Raider running back is going to be real nice. It's not really his fault. It's just kind of where he landed. Brian Burns, Vita Vea, and our first Buffalo Bill is Landon Jackson. Defensive end I have not heard anything about, but he represents the Buffalo Bills there. Crazy to have opened that many packs, and that's the first Bill. What's your favorite team? Have I pulled anything of them yet? Did I throw one of them over there? It's possible I did. Shavarius Ward, Xavier McKinney, and Jalen Milroe. Now we're getting them down to the bottom of the box there. I saw the bottom of the box. Only maybe 6 or 7 packs left, I'd say. Dalton Hilliard, Don Majowski, who really tripped me up. Before Donovan Jackson, when I was opening the Score, one of the Score boxes, I was thrown by seeing a card of Don Majowski, who I had not heard mentioned in years, but my dad is a Packers fan, so I knew who he was. And he is the man who left the lineup so that Brett Favre could take over. And pretty much we can all name all the Packers starting quarterbacks since then. Darren Woodson, Jackson Smith, Ninjigba, and Xavier Restrepo. I've been unimpressed with this so far. I enjoyed the basketball one and would kind of recommend grabbing a basketball one. So far, I'd grab basketball versus the football. Saquon, DJ Moore, Kevin Winston Jr., or Kevin Winston II, as sometimes he is referred to in certain circles. Hey, Pat Surtain. That's a good-looking card right there. A lot of orange going on. We'll replace Julio with that one. DeAndre Swift and Princely Umanmilian. Okay, that's a hell of a name for a gentleman. From Ole Miss, Princely. He is Princely. Sounds like the kind of guy you'd get an email from, asking for money, claiming he'll be able to pay you back. I'd stay away from him. Seems shady. All right, we got Sam Darnold, Wandale Robinson, and Mason Taylor. 2 packs left, ladies and gentlemen, and not one variant. Unbelievable. Eli Manning, Jaden Reed, and Dylan Sampson. We are down to the final pack. Not one different border than the pumpkins. I am thrown by that. I'm just astounded. I never thought that would be possible. We've only pulled one Buffalo Bills card of a guy I've never heard of. This is madness. And there we go. We got Keon Coleman, Derwin James. Don't get excited. It's Teroa, whatever, McMillan. Holy crap. This was not the best, I'm going to tell you. I wouldn't recommend really getting these unless you're just getting them for your kids and you want them to pile up a bunch of base cards. There's a lot of star players in here, a lot of throwback players. There's definitely one rookie per pack. I'll give you that. You know, there's a ton of rookies. It seems like they have one of every guy that got drafted in all 8 rounds or 9 rounds or however many they do. But yeah, there's Score a Treat. Not as big a fan. I like the if you're gonna get one of these to give out, get the basketball ones. I think they're much better, more fun. There was more variance, and it's good times. But that's it. Score a Treat. Football. Bang. Score